Have you seen a picture similar to this in your place? Can you guess why vendors need to arrange those things in that manner? Different objects in our community exhibit a pattern or arrangement in a definite order or sequence for diverse types of reasons. Fruit vendors arrange their stock of fruits and the like in a triangular pattern to attract customers, maybe to save space and to make packing easier. As a young child, you were immediately introduced to a simple number sequence by memorizing and reciting the counting numbers. You learn to recite the counting numbers even if you are unaware that you are simply applying simple rule to generate the list of numbers to recite. As you move on the next level, you were introduced to another skills, which is skip counting rules, wherein you were given the opportunities to create an unending pattern or numbers following a rule. Examples: skip count by 2 starting from 4. We have 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. Skip count by 6 starting from 12. We have 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. Write all the multiples of 3. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. If you are traveling from Poblacion going to Sinintan, then what barangays and cities you will be passing through in a specific order to reach Sinintan? Of course, from Poblacion, you will pass Lumong, Norte, Cabangan, Pulasian, Inusukan, Palaypayan, and reaching Sinintan. You can't skip a barangay or city to reach Sinintan. It follows a pattern. Let us now move to the number pattern. How are you going to find the missing terms in the given number pattern? We have 4, 13, 22, and the 3 missing terms. Can you give a specific or systematic way of finding the unknown terms of the given number sequence? Therefore, each of the terms can be derived by adding a constant, which is 9, and we call that is pattern rule of the given sequence. From the first term, we have 4, and the constant is 9. So we have 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. 13 plus 9 is equal to 22, and so on. So the number pattern becomes, starting from 4, 4 plus 9 equals 13, 13 plus 9 equals 22, 22 plus 9 equals 31, 31 plus 9 equals 40, and 40 plus 9 equals 49. Next, how are you going to find the missing terms in the given number pattern? 9, 4, negative 1, and the 3 missing terms. Can you give a systematic way of finding the unknown? Okay, the first, second, and third terms are 9, 4, and negative 1 respectively. The second term, 4, is derived by subtracting 5 from 9. So we have 9 minus 5 equals 4. The same rule pattern holds for the second term and the third term. So the third term becomes negative 1 because 4 minus 5 equals negative 1. By applying that rule or pattern, the unknown terms becomes negative 6, negative 11, and negative 16 respectively. How are you going to find the missing terms in the given number pattern? 5, 10, 2 unknowns, 80, and 160. Can you give a systematic way of finding the unknown terms of the given number sequence? For this problem, 2 is multiplied to 5 to get 10. 2 is multiplied to 10 to get 20. And 2 is multiplied to 20 to get 40. That is the reason why the 5th and 6th terms are 80 and 160 respectively. So the patterns become 5 times 2 equals 10. 10 times 2 equals 20. 20 times 2 equals 40. 40 times 2 equals 80. And 80 times 2 equals 160. Those given illustrations are examples of sequence. What is a sequence? A sequence is a set of numbers written in a specific order such that a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5, a sub 6, and so on up to a sub n. Each element or object in the sequence is called term. The number a sub 1 is called the first term. A sub 2 is the second term. And in general, a sub n is the nth term. Finite sequence is a sequence with last term, while infinite sequence is a sequence without last term. Let us identify the difference between finite sequence and infinite sequence. Remember, finite sequence is a sequence with last term, while infinite sequence is a sequence without last term. In finite sequence, we have number 1, 12, 15, 13, 19, 21, up to 27. The last term is 27. That is the end. In number 2, we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 13. The last term is 13. Nothing follows after 13. And number 3, we have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. The last term is 5. Nothing follows after 5. Now let us identify the infinite sequence. Number 1, we have 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. There is an ellipsis. Number 2, we have 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Again, there is an ellipsis. Number 3, we have 1, negative 1, 1, negative 1. Again, there is an ellipsis. An ellipsis is a symbol of infinity. If a sequence has an ellipsis, then that sequence is an infinite sequence. Find the next term of the sequence 19, 24, 29, 34, and so on. For the solution, observe the pattern of the sequence. 19, 24, 29, 34. Observe the interval of each term. How far 19 and 24, 24 and 29? Yes, to get the next term of the pattern, you add 5 to the previous number. We have 19 plus 5 equals 24. 24 plus 5 equals 29. 29 plus 5 equals 34. And so on. What is the next term of the sequence 6, 12, 24, 48? For the solution, 6 is multiplied by 2 to get 12. 12 is multiplied by 2 to get 24. And 24 is also multiplied by 2 to get 48. So the next term is 96. Again, we have 6 times 2 equals 12. 12 times 2 equals 24. 24 times 2 equals 48. And 48 times 2 equals 96. Okay, for the last example, find the first 4 terms of the given rule a sub n equals 3n minus 2. Okay, for the solution, we have to look for the first 4 terms. For the solution, a sub n equals 3n minus 2. Since we are looking for the first term, we will change n into 1. So we have a sub 1 equals 3 times 1 minus 2 equals 1. Okay, for the second term, we have a sub n equals 3n minus 2. Okay, we are looking for the second term. We will change n by 2. We have a sub 2 equals 3 times 2. N becomes 2 minus 2 equals 4. That is our second term. And for the third term, we have a sub n equals 3n minus 2. We will change n to 3. So we have a sub 3 equals 3n. So we have n equal to 3 minus 2 equals 7. And for the fourth term, we have a sub n equals 3n minus 2. We will change n by 4. So we have 3 times n. N equals 4. So 3 times 4 minus 2 equals 10. So the first 4 terms of the given rule, a sub n equals 3n minus 2 is 1, 4, 7, 10, and so on. I believe that you can now answer the activities given to you in the self-learning module as well as the supplementary worksheets and activity sheets. Please follow the weekly home learning plan and happy learning! Bye!